Hi everyone, welcome on board to helper.tv, where you get the reliable news that is tailored for you, and of course where you can actually comment and interact. There are a lot of groups that emanated after the civil war, the war between certain people, groups, let's call them Nigerians and Biafra. To get this clear, a lot of people do not know that there are certain people who are Biafrans, Southeasterners, that were part of the Nigerian army that invaded Biafra land also. But we want to put them in one omnibus. We call them Nigerians and the Biafrans. Yesterday, President Muhammadu Buhari, the popularly known as Jubril al-Sudani by members of the indigenous people of Biafra, came under serious attack after he foreclosed the possibility of restructuring Nigeria in the nearest future. Some socio-cultural groups and individuals, including the Ohaneze Indigbo, the Afenifere Yoruba group, and also the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, among others, have been demanding for the restructuring of Nigeria. But in a statement by Malam Garba Shehu, the senior special assistant to the president on media and publicity, Buhari said his administration will not succumb to threats and undue pressure over the matter. Reacting to the development, the Biafra Zionist Federation, BZF, one of the groups seeking secession from Nigeria. Like I told you, there are a lot of groups with their messages. Some are soft, some are hard, some are harsh. Some do not even know what they are doing. Some are just political groups. This group claim that they are seeking secession from Nigeria, and they said that Buhari had proved them right. Self-acclaimed president of the BZF, Barrister Benjamin Onwunka, said they had always insisted that it was Biafra or nothing. In a statement made available to journalists in Enugu State on Tuesday, the separatist leader said, "We have always laughed at those who are thinking that anything will come out of restructuring. We knew that there was no road there. What are you even restructuring? The first entity called Nigeria? How can you restructure something that has no foundation?" However, all hope is not lost. It is now time for all our people to join the Zionists as we look forward to the declaration of Biafra by November 3rd, the election night of the United States of America. I am informing all Biafrans not to despair, but rejoice as our diplomatic engagement with the United States of America under President Donald Trump has become fruitful. The cabinet has announced earlier remains intact and shall take effect on the said day, he boasted. Well, I don't know what your thoughts are. There have been a lot of declaration, and all hope is not lost, as eventually the Biafra must come. The contraption must come to an end. There is nothing to live for in Nigeria. There's no patriotism. How can a man that claim he's a Nigerian and claim that he's patriotic, and he has fed, he was even given opportunity to join the military without the requirement that other people in the South needed to bring. He got to the post of general without certificate. He is still able to head a nation where you have professors and highly intelligent people. This same man felt what he needed is to borrow money and build a train station, build a train line, build a rail from Nigeria down to Niger Republic. What does that amount to? Is that patriotism? When there are a lot that need to be done in Nigeria and it has not been done, is that what is needed? The same man was asked at the United Nations Summit on Climate in New York, what do you have for the young generation in your country? And lo and behold, this man opened the book that he was given, where he read from, and started repeating what does not even connect, tally, relate to question that was asked. The rest of the head of countries sitting close to him turned to look at him because they couldn't understand why he would be reading from a book as if the question has been premeditated. Has this question been told to him earlier? And come on. So this is what we are talking. Nigeria is a country where they celebrate, upgrade, or uplift, applaud mediocrity, ignorance, madness. This is not just about Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired the president of Nigeria, but about a lot, and even the ones that are educated, that have certificates. When you see their actions, you will only realize that you have, unfortunately, put in a position an educated criminal. And when you have an educated criminal, it is worst and very, very terrible. So this is what it is. How unpatriotic can somebody be? And the same person is talking about keeping Nigeria the way it is, and restructuring should be kept to the nearest future. Restructuring would have been a first step towards progress, as no one wants bloodshed. Dying for Nigeria is at your own risk. It is not worth dying for. The number of people that have died during the Civil War, bloodshed, future, destiny wasted, is enough. It shouldn't even have happened. No one should die for Nigeria. So if they were talking of restructuring and they could bring all of this to the drawing table, not the kind of restructuring where there will be no headway or they will never get any results. If they sit down and they're able to deal with the problems, the agitations of the people, and there is this devolution of power, and they uphold the ministry or the agency or the department that checks into the issue of corruption and punishment adequately given, strengthen the judiciary, this might be a different case where anyone who commits any crime goes to jail. It doesn't matter if you're Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Fulani, or whatever it is. And opening up of the borders for Fulani to come in because they claim they have their brothers or nephew here. What does that mean? And crazy projects such as building railroads and terrible, terrible things. How can all of these things be corrected? How can you restructure with all of this? Well, some say, let us weaken the center and give power more to the regions so that they can govern themselves. It's also a step. But then when I look at it, who is going to be the president or prime minister or whatever of that region? How are you sure they are not going to repeat the same thing that you see being done right now in Nigeria at the executive level and even as governors? So it's a very complex thing, very, very complex. Even the issue of restructuring and even the issue of the breakup, these are very complex things to deal with. But people prefer breakup because with that, they feel that they can lessen the effect of this terrible cancer. That is why people are asking for a break instead. But I will always tell you, as you are asking for a break, begin to work on your mind, on yourself. There are a lot of things that need to be worked upon. If not, you might break up and you eventually be used as a political thug for these same people who are the, puppet master now in Nigeria. They will turn around, smile, laugh. They've acquired a lot of money, influence. They will still do the same thing and make use of you for political goals of theirs. While their children are abroad, you will be there fighting on the street because there will still be party in your new nation. There will still be competition in your new nation. There will still be election in your new nation. Because you have a new nation does not mean automatically everything goes away. No. Can you say a body that is jaundiced or has cancer and you break the body into pieces, the rest of the body does not have cancer? The only thing you have is a smaller cancer. So what are you going to do to get rid of that cancer? That's what I want us to kind of dialogue about. How do we get rid of that cancer? I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.